Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Panda. I am live here in Lincoln Center. Good evening, happy Sunday to you. Why does this app now reset all my settings? Oh my Panda, it needs to stop. It's always resetting my settings. That's better. Hello everyone, this is Panda. So, I'm using the Sunwayfoto PCR01 video rig right now. As you can see, I'm holding it very steady. So with that said everyone, the small rigs is right here. See how like, even when it's locked in, you hear that. Yeah, there's a lot of noise, a lot of rattling with the small rigs video cage. I'm okay. I'm still trying to look for food. So, this is why I went live, because I went to this guy's over here, right? So there was a food fair. So these guys in the sweet corn, right? So I figured they're gonna probably just throw the rest of it away. And guess what they did with it? They told me like, oh no, they're gonna still sell it. But I just saw them throw away the corn in the trash over there. So, yeah, how fucked up is that? This is why I say New Yorkers waste a lot of food daily. So you didn't want to give it to me for free, but you throw away in the trash. I could have ate it. You could have saved the planet. But instead, but with that said everyone, I don't have $4 for a freaking corn on the cob. And besides, isn't that kind of like overpriced? $4 for corn on the cob? Isn't it like $2 for corn on the cob or something like that? I don't know. I just don't eat a lot of corn. I don't eat a lot of corn. But I'm doing okay. I'm trying to freaking find some food to eat. Oh my Panda. So I post on the community board a photo that I took today, and guess what happened to the bagels that I brought? They were actually the last bagel, right? Because I don't do everything because it has the poppy seeds. I don't like poppy seeds, but I took the last cinnamon raisin. I took it back to Target. Target tells me that it's already open. I said, but it has mold, so they have to like give me back my money back. So I have to wait 3 to 5 business days for that to happen. So yeah, I brought some bagels from Target that had mold on it. So I'm pretty sure I ate a piece of mold. So if I do get sick later on tonight, then you know what that is. I did ask him, why don't you just, this is what I said. I went to him and said, so are you giving away the corn? He goes, no, we still selling. I was like, oh, because I was looking for a piece of corn. He goes, no, we sell it for $4. I was like, okay, so you just going to keep it? He says, yes, we keep it until people come up. And then when I turned my back and came back this way, let me just zoom in real quick. They decided to throw it in the trash over there. It could be two things. One, you're fucking racist and you're biased and you're not a real New Yorker. Two is that they didn't want to give it to me because maybe my skin color, or in fact they're afraid that I might be one of these crazy homeless individuals that they think. And that's the thing, the stereotype in the city. So it could be a number of factors why they said no to me. But I do feel that they said no to me because I walked up to them and asked them, are you giving away the corn or the cob? Since it's like really end of the day. And who's gonna buy cold corn on the cob anyway? Yeah, that's wasting food. It's in that black bag right there. I'm gonna open the bag when they leave. I'm gonna show you what's in that black bag. You guys are gonna be so disappointed. So disappointed. Oh, this is not locked in. Oops, I gotta lock this in. See how stable the footage is now? I'm gonna show you when they leave. Actually, I just don't want to leave all this stuff over here because I'm charging. I just don't trust New Yorkers anymore. Just not. I shouldn't say that. I don't trust some New Yorkers anymore, and I honestly don't trust the homeless community at this time. You guys are literally on some really misbehavior shit in New York City. You guys need to quit it. This is why you have a bad name when it comes down to homelessness. You gentlemen and women here in New York City that are homeless, you need to behave yourselves. Literally, behave your fucking selves, please. You give other men and women a bad name. This is why people can't get services, because of you. You give it a bad name, so they feel like this is why everyone has the same entitlement to say that, let's be honest, all homeless people are dangerous. That's not true. That's why the stereotypes happen. But that's the homeless fault as well. Listen, I might be homeless, but I'm not innocent. I financially did this to myself, but not preparing myself for this COVID situation. I also wanted to help people during COVID with my own savings money. So yeah, I put myself in this situation, trying to help people. And you know what? I do it again. I do it again. Just simple as that. Also, I noticed YouTube lately never notifies me when you're, because I haven't been live. I haven't been really going live lately. So that's YouTube. You got to deal with it. YouTube is really biased and really not fair to this channel. Like literally, guys, I literally just did something just to this video. I literally copied the same title as Action Kid because he's back in New York City. Let me tell you, I think why Action Kid is back in New York City. And I noticed while watching his live stream that his view count when he goes live is much higher in New York City than he was in Miami. Yep. So that tells me that he does miss New York, and he does miss the interactions with some of his New York favorites or followers. So I think Action Kid might be staying in New York City. I know he went down to Florida, but just the videos that I've been watching, just the way he explained things, I was like, oh, so you are getting hit when you move. See, this is the thing about YouTube. When you move to a new location, if you don't have any YouTube reps or anyone you talk to at YouTube, they're not going to help you address your relocation and keep your audience. And it's not keep your audience, it's that the audience does change, the demographic does change. So I went watching his Miami videos. I'm like, okay, your Miami viewers do got a lot of views, but not as much as New York. Yeah, not as much as New York. So I think he came back because the loss of revenue from YouTube from not being in New York, but also New York is just more of a trendy place to do videos.
And it's not going to make it any easier down the road either.
Let's be honest about that. Just trendy. But with that said, everyone, I'm using the Sunwayfoto PCR01 video rig. So you can mount the handles on all four sides, just to keep that in mind. I'm just emphasizing why I'm using it now. You can tell the footage is much stable. If I was to hold this in my hand, I'd be all over the place. But I'm also using the VD Live 10. But please do subscribe, like, and share, everybody. It really does help the channel if you do subscribe and like and share. So don't be afraid to like and share. But don't be afraid to support the channel. Yes, free Wi-Fi. All free, friend. Free, 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 free. Everything is free. So if you don't have a cell phone plan, you can just use the booths. But keep in mind, they're not at every corner. So if you're watching videos, make sure that you buffer the video first and then watch it until you get to the next booth. That's what I do. But the thing about these booths are, some of these booths are just, it doesn't make sense how they place them either. Because you got one here, then you got one here, then you got one there, but you do not have one in this corner, one in that corner, one in that corner, but you have one next to Lincoln Center, over there on Columbus Avenue on that corner, but none of these two blocks. Weird, isn't it? And then you have nothing in the middle of the Columbus Circle, but you still get city Wi-Fi or whatever Wi-Fi these people or businesses have. But yeah, take everything with a grain of salt. So today my wagon broke while in the process of waiting for this video rig. What is going on? The city is so loud. Can you watch this on the screen, not the advertising board, but the small screen? You can watch YouTube there. I have no idea what you're talking about, friend. Can you watch videos on that screen? On this screen? I don't know. I don't have a necessary need to watch videos on this pixelated screen. It's not the sharpest screen, by the way. Keep that in mind. It's not the sharpest screen. Oh yeah, it's about to rain again. It's been raining off and on all day today. So yeah, they are free Wi-Fi booths. They're everywhere. Queens, Brooklyn, but they're not in certain areas of Queens and Brooklyn, or Long Island City, or in Staten Island, or some parts of the Bronx. But with that said, everyone, so the mayor says that the mayor a couple of weeks ago said that he won the war in the subway against the homeless. He thought this was a competition, right? So let me show you something, guys, why he's lying to you all. So, does that look like he won the subway battle with the homeless? No, because the homeless are still in the subways, and they always will be in the subways. It's the warmest place in the city, especially for the winter. And the man needs to come to his senses that you cannot house 100,000, over 100,000 plus people in your shelters when you don't even have the space for it. He keeps saying the number 50,000 homeless. No, there's more than 50,000 homeless people in the city. So you telling me? Wait. Let me get this straight, Mr. Mayor. You telling me that only a small percentage of people are homeless in the city? That's bullshit. Half of the population is in poverty. People are working 2 to 3 jobs just to put food on their table. And he's saying that No, friend, there are people sleeping on people's couches that you don't count for, that the ADC census doesn't count for. There are people undocumented, American people, that refuse to be documented on the census. So you're wrong, friend. This is why when I used to work for HUD and work for the homeless agencies, I did my job. So don't tell me what I don't know. Your statistics is wrong. You didn't count me in your statistics because you know why? Because I never gave you any information on any information. Well, I did kind of. Well, American information, but you don't have my real information. So that's the thing. I never stayed at your shelters because as soon as I went into one of your drop-in shelters, dangerous. Oh, by the way, guys, if you didn't see that video of that man posting what happened to him in the homeless shelter here in New York City just 3 days ago, you guys will be like, what? Yeah, people starting fights, people stabbing people, yep, robbing people. This guy works 2 jobs. Mind you, he didn't come, he literally came, where he came from? I believe he came from California. He literally started working for these high-end jobs. Guys, he works 2 jobs. Wait, listen to this. He works 2 jobs. He works for a luxury caterer service. He gets paid good money and he still can't afford the rent. So that video should be on my community post. I post that so you guys can watch his story. So I want you guys to watch it so you guys to stop talking out your mouths. Half of you that just don't understand the philosophy of homelessness, because homelessness can happen at any time, any minute, any situation can cause you to be homeless. It could be financial, it could be mental, it could be health, it could be marriage, it could be divorce, it could be anything. You don't think your wife can bankrupt you when you get a divorce? That's how you end up homeless. You don't think your job is not paying you enough to keep up with the times of rent? So what happens? You end up being homeless, but you still end up working. So people, stop making these hypocritical questions about why is this person homeless? Because I just saw on Instagram on Invisible People. Now this woman has a degree. I think literally a master's degree and a bachelor's degree. She used to work for many city agencies. You can go view it right now on Invisible People's Instagram. And this is where I post that same question. That's the problem with the question. Why are you questioning the fact, why is she homeless? That's not the question you should be asking. The question you should be asking is, how did she get homeless and why did the city allow this to happen? Such a good taxpayer now is homeless? Something financially ain't going right. Financially, something is not going right, and mentally, and all fairness, her city, where she's from, might not be doing her fair justice. Maybe she's been in violation of her EEOC. Maybe she doesn't realize that maybe she didn't have money to file for a lawyer for EEOC. I don't know. Are food prices in New York City higher compared to other cities? Yes. New York City food prices are way higher compared to any other city other than San Francisco. San Francisco, you pay about the exact same amount. And then some places you do get good deals. You just gotta find it. And I already showed you guys that videos when I was in San Francisco, where to eat, where to get the best deals. I told you to go to Japantown. When you go to Japantown, you get a good deal. Oh my panda, this child is having a tip attack. Oh my panda. She's about to rip her sister in half. Oh my panda. And that's the problem with people asking that question about when people... So when I went on Visible People, when I gave you guys my story, There were so many questions like, how is he homeless? How is he homeless? Why does he have all these nice things? He's not homeless. It's a scam. Remember that, guys? It's all a scam. I'm not homeless. I'm not homeless. It's a scam. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I came all the way from fucking Vancouver, Canada. I went to Portland, Oregon. First, I moved out of Wisconsin to go back to Vancouver, to end up realizing that there was no work, everything shut down. I'm better off in the States trying to make money right now. So just go back to Oregon. Let's go back to the States. Let's go to Portland, Oregon. Then after Portland, Oregon, we went to San Francisco. We went to all throughout California. We found some work, but then when the second lockdown happened, that's when everything went downhill. I had to save money. There was no work, no nothing. So when people say things like that, why are you homeless? It's like, ma'am, sir, homelessness is in every single category. Financial, divorce, legal. Maybe you did some bad business with someone and that person cost you your life and your business. And even though it's not your fault, you end up paying the price for it and now you're homeless. See, people don't think about that because they don't open their minds. They don't open their minds. They want to pretend they're smart, but they don't want to open their brains. So with that said, everyone, it's like this guy, Mike today. He said he was going to come to Long Island City in the morning. So I decided to come to the city because I had a hunch that he wasn't going to come to Long Island City early in the morning. And my hunch was right. He wasn't going to come because he just woke up at 10:30. They did not meet me until 12:30. Which, guys, if you're going to tell someone to meet you soon, I'm not mad at it. Guys, I really, really, really emphasize time. My time is precious. Your time is precious. My time is precious. When you waste my time, I can't do the things I can't do. When you're never on time, I can't do things. Guys, this guy didn't show up for an hour and a half. And then he said he was here, and he wasn't. Because if he was here, come on, guys. I'm the only one with the TMZ wagon in this city, rolling around with a bunch of gear. I'm standing right in front of him, and he calls me. I'm like, oh my, I'm shaking my head like, are you a little drunk from last night or something, friend? It's like, that's so bizarre. It's so bizarre that he was literally standing right behind me and didn't see me. How you not seen TMZ wagon with a whole bunch of camera gear and me fixing the wagon? I just didn't understand that concept. Like, what is going on in that brain of his? Because I was going to tell you, then you need to stop drinking, friend. Whatever you're doing at party every night. Guy, I don't party at all. This guy goes out every night. And he looks, when I met up with him today, he looked like he had a lot of drinks. I'm like, this is why I'm sorry, guys, but if that was my parents, they would never talk to you again. Or if this was a business proposition, that business partner would never talk to you again. You that late? You don't care about others trying to do things on time? Then you don't care at all. Glenn says, finally caught a live stream. Well, I don't do live streams anymore as much. But I just want to see how this video would turn out, because I just copied the same title as Action Kid, and guess what? How many views Action Kid has right now? He has over 2K right now in views right now on his live stream, and I have 14, and I have the same exact title, but there's a difference. I didn't put Action Kid. I just want to see how well does this title work, and honestly, it's just YouTube. It's YouTube playing favoritism. Guys, I've been live streaming for the last 24 minutes, and some of you just now coming in here. Yes, I am, Glenn. I have to. Unless you got some magic gold that appears at your ass that we can all share. Dude, I sleep out here every night. I sleep out here in the rain. I sleep out here. And that's the problem. This is why I'm sick now. This is why I have a sore throat. Fucking getting caught up in this rain. And I don't care what people say in New York. I don't care. I literally met two guys yesterday. I was like, listen, man, I'm traveling, I'm homeless, and just trying to do my thing. I'm not causing any problems. I'm just kicking it. And these guys were actually on a film shoot in Queens. And we talked, we took some photos. If you guys didn't follow my Instagram, you would see that post. Well, it's probably over now, but hopefully you can find your way to Florida or some in the winter. I am not going to Florida. Who said I was going to Florida, friend? I am never going to the South, ever. The farthest I would go is Washington, D.C. That is by far, that's it. I am not going to the South unless I have legitimate 100% business. I am not going to the South. I don't want to be down in the South because I realized that doing my research, like, not everybody in the South is kind to those that are not from the South. And if you are out of town, oh yeah,
Hey, would
you
like
definitely
to come
get.
to church next week?
Excuse you?
Would you like to come to church next week?
I'm live streaming. No, I do not.
No worries, I get it.
Said come to church next weekend, and I'm live streaming. Like I said, guys, I am not a religious person at all. Don't care for religion. Why? Because I feel that religion is the problem cause of why we hate each other. We divide each other based on religion. Oh, this religion is better than this religion. And let me explain this once again. Buddhism is not a religion. So I'm sick of removing the comments that says, well, you follow Buddhism, that's a religion. It's not a religion. Do your freaking research, friends. Please. Do your Japanese homework for once in your entire life. Please do that for me. I would never go to a church. I went to one church to do a video, and obviously never do that again. And by the way, I was paid to do that, and I really felt uncomfortable. I don't appreciate black people, individually black people, telling me, oh, you have to shoot this way. Man, I'm the videographer and the photographer, not you. You don't even own a camera. You telling me how to shoot? That's such a bad angle. The light, first and foremost, I have to tell the client, ma'am, you never have your subject facing the sun. So there was a window on top, and the light was beaming down on the floor, right? And she wanted me to film on that side facing her the sun. So you want me to overexpose your skin? Okay. All right, you don't know shit about overexposure or skin tones, do you? And then, like, you know what? I just like refund them. I said, you know what? You churchgoers can have your money back. This is how the way they treat people. Terrible. This is why that black woman that was doing that investigation on that pastor in Brooklyn, that so-called wearing $1 million worth of jewelry, that's why religion, to me, I don't feel like it's for me. Because who is actually telling the truth? Who's actually telling the truth? Why would you be a pastor with this guy literally owns a what is that? A Bentley. He owns a Bentley and a very expensive cars, by the way, for a pastor. By the way, and he's wearing $1 million worth of gold. This is why I don't go or don't respect religion as much as I do. Because every time I try to like respect everyone's religion, I listen, I do respect people's opinions about religion, but honestly, my opinions about religion are my facts. What I see And what I saw in my own eyes, I see betrayal, I see lies, I saw just money grabbing individuals. This is why I don't. This is why, you know what? This is why I also gave up my Muslim heritage just because of that. Just reading and understanding what, I don't want to even go into it. It confused me as a kid. It made me angry why all these textbooks, literally, if you read every single textbook about religion, don't you see religion always tell you this is the best? It always says this is the best and only religion. This is the best and only religion that you should only follow. Have you noticed that when you read these dialects, these books? This is why I don't believe in religions. It's made by man. If it was made by something else, I'd have been like, oh, whoa, I have a different expectation. But when it's made by man, I am not falling for that. That's not going to fly with me. Sorry, I learned way too much from a lot of people to learn, like, you should be yourself. And I am being myself. I don't need to be no part of no church organization, no religion, no nothing. Just be myself. And that's what I'm being, myself. And it seems like people have a problem with that. Me being myself. Me expressing how I really feel. And people take it seriously. It's like people literally take it so serious as if I stole something from them. Or I took something from them. Or I literally harassed them or physically touched them. No. These are my words, my experience. If I was to turn back the time, if I can go back in time with a GoPro and show you what I saw, you'd be like, okay, now I understand. That was kind of shady. So with that said, everyone, what the? Why is it changing? Oh, my Panda. White balance is changing on its own when it's on manual. I think this Primus Live has a bug, and they just updated it too. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, you can take this video with a grain of salt. Please. That's why I faced the camera towards that guy. I was like, are you serious? You literally just came into me like 30 minutes ago before the live stream, and you told one woman, she says, no, I'm not, I don't want to go to church. And I turned my back against you. You should have just leave it alone, friend. But nope. He had to just accident. Yeah, like I'm going to go to church. Wait. Think about this, guys. I'm going to go to church next Sunday. And imagine if I was someone leaving tomorrow or Tuesday. Why would you ask someone to come to? I don't know. I just don't. Maybe I'm having an attitude problem today because I didn't eat. Or maybe I'm having an attitude problem because people keep fucking stolen and wasting my time. Yeah, wasted 2.5 hours of my time when I could have been looking for something to eat. This is why can't wait to get my last credit card and I'm done. Yeah, actually, it's the cage. Because this small rig's cage is so bogus. Look how it rattles. You hear the rattle? That's the rattle that I always hear every single time. That rattle. That's why small rigs, I literally wasted my money on this. Yeah, because it broke in the first week. I lost the screws the first week. I contacted B&H about a replacement. Turns out they didn't have any, or they didn't have any in stock. And then it turns out to find out that, yeah, B&H overcharged me for this product when Small Rigs on their website charges $20 for this now. Yeah, as of this year, as of March of 2022, they charged $20 for that. But B&H charged me $50 for this. So bullshit. Yeah, so bullshit. Oh my panda, what's up with this white balance? You see this white balance, everybody? It sucks. Keeps flickering. See? The white balance on this was so perfect before. Why did the previous live stream mess this app up? I have no idea. Now I have 7 people in the live stream. See, when I talk about religion, people just disappear from the channel and people unsubscribe. And as I said, if you guys do not respect my opinions and what I faced out of my days, then don't watch. Seriously, don't watch. That's what I keep telling people. If you feel like you're hurt by the words I say, then don't watch. Because the next couple words, it's going to be strictly honest and truthful. I don't sugarcoat stuff, ladies and gentlemen. You should know that by now. Come on. I don't sugarcoat anything anymore. Changed it from the ultra wide to the regular camera. The wagon broke today. So right now it's barely rolling. This is why I didn't want to come to Manhattan. Because I swear, Manhattan's is, it's crazy island. This is crazy island, ladies and gentlemen. Bad things happen all the time. But with that said, everyone, I just wanted to test this live stream. I want to see how many people actually come in here within the first 30 minutes. Because Action Kit got 2,500 people watching his live stream right now, and I can't even get 30 people in here. This is why fucking YouTube sucks so much. And yes, I'm not going to save this video. I'm not going to save it. This is just a test. I wanted to see what YouTube would do if I copy and mimic another YouTuber, but a little differently in the title. And obviously, YouTube is just, yeah, not very. But then again, it's also my audience. It's my subscribers. I truly don't believe that I have 5,000 subscribers. And not all 5,000 subscribers are active. This is why I really doubt that I really, truly have 5,000 subscribers. That's just a number. It's not realistic. Chat, let me explain something. I've been on YouTube since 2007. Don't, please. I've been on this platform since 2007, my friend. I had 3 different channels. This is the 3rd channel. It's nothing to do about streaming every single day. When I was doing it, you guys weren't watching it anyway. And when I was, you guys were being very opinionated about my lifestyle. And I always say, take it with a grain of salt. What does that mean to someone that's reading a dictionary? It means don't take it seriously. Have an open mind. But I digress. This is why I don't live stream anymore. Because also, I noticed, and I said this yesterday, about YouTube's algorithm. If you keep, listen, not every YouTuber has the same fairness as another YouTuber. One YouTuber may be able to live stream every single day, right? But another YouTuber is not able to do that because of some limitations that YouTube permitted, because either I have either copyright strikes, which I do on my channel, because now they are striking me with music content that they provided and giving me strikes for. Is Action Kid homeless? No. And I just explained why Action Kid is in New York City. I just explained why Action Kid, the reason that he may be back in New York City for one reason. I watched his content all the time. I noticed that his numbers dropped when he moved to Florida. I said this earlier in this live stream. I'm emphasizing the data. And then when he came to New York, out of nowhere, since last week, since he's been back, he has gotten 10,000 views, 11,000, 8,000. From his previous 3,000, 2,000 from his Miami trips, or his Miami, he lives in Miami now, but he said it in his live stream yesterday. He's not even too sure if he's back or not. And I tell you guys why he's back. Because he set his YouTube channel as a New Yorker. And when he changed demographics, yes, when you change demographics from one state to another, that alters your YouTube channel. I keep telling you guys this. I keep educating you guys about how YouTube really works. If I move from Florida to California, what do you think is going to happen to my channel like it always has happened since I moved everywhere else? I went from Paris to London to New York to Wisconsin to Vancouver to Toronto, California, Japan. How many times I had changed the settings on my channel and nothing works out? Now, in the very beginning of this channel, when we started the photography channel, we had gotten thousands of views. Oh yeah, you can watch those early videos, by the way. You're going to be like, oh wow, yeah, you did get thousands of views. What happened? YouTube apocalypse happened back in 2017, 2018. That's when everything went downhill. And this is when YouTube started saying, oh, we want to put corporations before you creators. The corporations are paying the bill. Yeah, that's what this is about. Yeah, he likes Miami, but he likes views better. Yeah, yep. And obviously he's doing it. Winter spread. It doesn't mean it. Winter spread. It doesn't mean any if you have your words cap or not. That is that. Does anyone understand analytics here? How it works? Because I should know how it works. This is what I practice on Google all the time. When you're a partner, you are entitled to look at your analytics and your impressions. So you want to literally try to get your impressions to be as balanced as possible, so it's constant. It doesn't matter about the caps and lowercase words. It's not about that. It's the way you titled it, but it's his channel. It's his channel. People like when he walks. Okay, let me just put it like this. People pay him. Let me explain this. Let me put it clear as day. His audience support him 175% all the time. His audience pay for his content. They literally just throw cash at him when he does these tours. They literally just throw money at him. Why? Because he just walks and walks. When I started doing it, you guys wanted me to walk and walk, but you guys didn't realize I'm homeless and I'm tired. And I am literally thirsty. I'm hungry. Didn't eat anything. And that's why I stopped doing the live streams, because you guys kept pushing me. And that's not how you push your creator. You don't push your creator, say, oh, you need to do more live streams. That's not how you approach that conversation. That's not how you do it, friend. The way you do it is like, let the creator do it the way he does it the best. When you intervene, you just mess up a lot of things because you don't know how it works. You're just making assumptions that, oh, you should just, like, caps. No, I try caps, and caps hurt your videos too if there's too much of it. And by the way, his title is not capped. It's all one word. It's all one sentence. It says NY Live. It says, first of all, it says Action Kid with an apostrophe, and then it says NYC Live Explore Manhattan evening. That's what it says. Just like this title here. The exact same way, but it doesn't say action kit. I did it the exact same way. So it doesn't mean about the title or how you spell it, how you use caps. It's all about, is your audience supporting your content? Or people literally watching your content in full? That's the thing that YouTube looks at. The analytics like, this is how the algorithm is looking at this right now. You're not watching this for the whole period of time with the live stream. You're not watching this. You're not watching this. You watch this. You always watch live streams for like 5 minutes and you leave. The algorithm knows how your behavior is. That's the thing you guys have to understand. It already knows your behavior. You have to change it. You have to make the decision to say, I'm going to watch this for the whole entire video. Ha! Eat that, algorithm. But no. People leave, people join, people leave, people get upset because I talked about religion in a very open-minded way where I had experience, and people leave. I see that in the comments. Like, I don't like how you don't like religion. You were born by God. How you know that? No one knows anything for sure. Look. Let me explain this. So, James Webb Telescope just literally debunk everything you knew about the universe. You went to school to learn about the universe. Guess what? All that shit is debunked now. Guess what? The whole Big Bang, debunked. Yes, it's debunked. You guys don't pay attention to education, do you? The James Webb Telescope just debunked everything that we knew about the universe. Throw that shit that you just learned in the trash. Boop. Throw it in the trash. Right there. There's the trash right there. Boop. Just throw it in the trash. And you guys should learn. You guys should learn about what the James Webb Telescope is doing for us. It's literally redefining physics as we know. And it just reveals some really, really creepy shit about the universe. That is scary. So, if I were you, ladies and gentlemen, please stop telling me that I was born by God. No, technically I was born by my mother. Someone had sex with my mother, she gave birth. So that's not God, that's just human behavior. That is sexual deeds happening. Someone was horny one night and just made a mistake, and I came out 9 months later. Simple as that. Yeah, I was a mistake. My mother even said it. I was a mistake. So I was like, okay, I can accept that now. Now I can live with myself. So with that said, everyone, but as I said, the James Webb Telescope just debunked everything. You guys want to believe what you believe that you learned in school back in the 80s and 70s and 60s? Just debunk all that shit. Just debunk it. It doesn't matter anymore. Like, it literally put Einstein's theory to rest. Yeah. So, yeah, it's literally... He says, don't worry, I'm a mistake too. We all a mistake. Look what we are doing to each other. Literally killing, stealing, robbing, pissing, calling each other the N-word, calling each other's Karen. Ugh. Come on, this thing is fucking taking so long to charge. I'm telling you guys, that power bank is not 20,000 milliamps. It never was. It was a knockoff, ripoff. But anyway, I'm just expressing my thoughts. That's all. Like I said, take everything what you need with a grain of salt. And as I said, I have nothing against someone that is religion. I just don't follow it. And you can't force me to go to any church. That's like the 6th person that has said that in the last week. You need to go to church. And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't. I'm telling you, I'm going to sit there and be very disrespectful and not pay attention. You know why? Because I have no reason to listen. I can't wait till the day comes when everything's revealed. I can't wait till the day comes. And that day comes, you're gonna be like, wait, this fucking guy Panda said some shit 20 years ago on a live stream. Yeah. I can't wait till that day comes. I cannot wait till the Weather telescope says we are organically and we are part of the universe. We are all part of the universe. Come on, friends. I wish people would put their logics together. Come on, how can man build shit like this unless the universe has something to do with it? They talk about Big Bang. That shit's thrown out the window. Big Bang is not existent anymore. So stop saying Big Bang. Big Bang Theory is a fake. It doesn't exist. It was all a lie. Just to get scientists aroused, which is a good idea in a sense, but it was a lie. It was all lie. It wasn't true. Scientists are literally like stumping right now on what the James Webb telescope is finding out right now. They're like stumped. They're like literally stumped. So scientists right now are just like, hey, I just got schooled. I got schooled by my own telescope. How you get schooled by your own telescope? You're supposed to be smarter than your telescope. But then again, that telescope is the smartest telescope. That telescope is the most advanced telescope in the world. That's how powerful that damn thing is. And by the way, all you taxpayers pay for that shit in the United States, by the way. Billions of dollars went into that. Where do you think NASA gets its money from? Yeah, some of it comes from government, some comes from city, taxes, and other resources, and other things. But, man, you guys are paying a penny for exploring the universe. The last time I was in a cinema was 2013, right? We don't go to movies anymore. That's what I keep telling people. Listen, I don't do the things like I used to do when I was a kid anymore. I'm 42. I don't go to movies anymore. I don't go to bars anymore. I don't know clubs anymore unless I get paid to shoot an event. And I don't even drink on the job. And everybody would tell you that. Yeah, Panda doesn't drink on the job. He does that because last time I did that years ago, I broke a camera. Never do that again. So, is that? Yeah, that got dirty really quick. Whoa. Hello, Fred. Why are you so dirty? Gotta change that glass on that display on the camera. Would you eat on the job? No. Why? Because my clients never gave me a chance to fucking eat. Yeah, my clients don't give me chances to eat on the job. They like bitch every time. Like, oh, you gotta do this. Like, this is why I don't do weddings anymore. I used to do weddings. Guys, weddings was the money ticker. This is why I don't do weddings anymore. You brides and you grooms, you have to understand, you're not in charge when you hire a photographer. Let the photographer do his job. Trust me, the results are going to come out brilliant. Don't get an attitude and say, oh, you didn't shoot my friend. Like, yes, I did. Like 100 times I did. No, not in this post. Like, really? You get mad because I didn't get one pose? That's not even a pose. That's just child showing off. That's like Instagram post shit. It's not even a model pose. It's some Instagram posing shit.
You just kind of been like rolling.
Well, friend, like I said, I'm not saving this video because I just wanted to see how many people come in here. But then again, listen, folks, you guys looking Listen, it's camera gear. It's like, it's not new. It's not something you've never seen before. Like, you can literally go to B&H and just be blown away. Why are you even blown? This is why I don't understand. Why are people blown away what I have, not blown away by what B&H has? That is so confusing. They're like, and then like the Russian woman. This is why I'm not over there. That Russian woman's over there. What a bitch. I saw her too. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna argue with this lady. Like, I don't have time with these people here in New York City. I don't have it. I don't have the energy. I really don't. I don't even have the energy to be here anymore after what just happened. Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys didn't know, on Friday, I went to court. I beat my subway ticket. Yes, I beat my subway ticket I got caught last month. And I told the judge, listen, the day that I hopped that subway, I didn't hop the turnstile. I went through the gate like everyone else did. But the only reason why those police officers stopped me, because I had my wagon and I was an easy target. But it didn't stop the first 10 people, so I had to show him footage. Look at these people walking through the gate. Is that fair? And I beat my ticket. So when I see that cop at 57th Street to 7th Avenue, I hope I do. I'm like, I beat your ticket, punk. You punk. You literally picked me out as an easy target because I couldn't run because I had this. Oh yeah, that's right. We were supposed to check the garbage. Yeah, those corn people left to... So, we're supposed to check their garbage. Let me see how much food they wasted. I'm leaving my stuff all the way over there just for your entertainment. So I'm not sure which bag is in it, but oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Got the watermelons. Oh, look at the watermelons. Oh, look at the watermelons, man. What a waste. Look at all that food wasted. I bet you there's a bunch of corn in that bag too. I guarantee it. Look at all this. Look at all that wasted food. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Look at all this watermelon. Look at all this watermelon, guys. Wasted. This is what I was talking about. New York City wastes food all the time. Look at all this, guys. This is all wasted. I bet you the corn is in there. I bet you the corn is in there. Oh, my panda. You guys waste so much food. You guys saw that. You guys saw this first. Look at all this. All these watermelons, all these food. All these black bags have food in it. I told you guys. I told you. If this was Portland or Seattle, any other state, they wouldn't allow that to happen. This is why the city... Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you stop wasting food, you spend less money on sanitation. And that includes the city as well. If the city stop with the food pickups or the waste of trash, they would save so much money. But nope. People don't want to save money. People don't want to think. People don't want to do. Yeah, that's all mess. You saw all that food. Look at all that watermelon. All. Yeah. I'm so tempted to eat that shit right now, but doctor said don't eat out the trash. Like, guys, I just got food poison a couple of weeks ago. Got released from the hospital. I don't want to go back to the hospital, but then again, you guys saw that. You saw the food waste. It's despicable. It's just degrading. I literally went over there and asked them for the corn, and they told me no. But you throw it away. Then you throw the watermelons away. Oh, my panda. That's the whole same group. That's them right there on the same group. Such a shame on you. And oh yeah, and now they saw me recording. They're like, yeah, got you on video, buddy. We saw everything that we need to see. What I tell everyone, this is why people are going hungry in New York City all the time. Why waste that food when you just feed it to people? Oh, my panda. They should literally just feed it to people. I'm out of here, guys. That just depresses me. I've been looking for food all fuck. Guys, I've been looking for food since yesterday. These guys throw away food. They couldn't even give it to me. That's the thing, right? Instead, you'd want to be a fucking dickhead and a racist, probably bigot, probably, right? Like, look at me like, no, we don't give away free food. Yeah, you do. Everyone gives away free food. Do the right thing and not waste the food. And that's what they did. They just wasted. So, maybe I will keep this video. Just to just point this out. Oh, my panda. Yeah, so when I'm pretty sure when I don't eat, I get angry. No, I got angry because, like, I literally been up since, like, 3 in the morning. I've been up since 3. I took a shower, took a bath in the fucking public park when no one was up. And the soccer field, came all the way back to Manhattan just to look for breakfast, couldn't find it. Turns out they took out the community refrigerator in the Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, they took it out. I guess it's a dangerous known location, as I said before. A lot of the junkies and the drug addicts hang out in front of that kitchen or that refrigerator. But with that said, everyone, see ya.